You alright? Yeah. Right, let's go. Got it? I'm at bar. Okay. Wait for you to come around. It's almost the same colour, isn't it?
I think it is the same.
Yeah. It's a shame it's been scratched up though.
Oh, it's not a big deal.
But it's paintable.
If we stand that down that side of the car, it's probably easier.
Yep.
I'll organise all this afterwards.
Of course it might be.
That's brilliant.
Well, it means you don't have to bolt the paint underneath there, you just need to just touch up.
Yeah, because this one, that's where it's been bumped, that's all filler.
So
And
not
that one doesn't
bad
have it,
condition.
so...
I mean, it's got a few rough spots on the sides that could be tapped out, but...
It's no worse than this one. I've got a big... Where is it? There's a big dent right there.
Oh,
When it's wet and sunny, it just... It looks like somebody's hit it with a hammer.
Both sides. Did you need both sides?
Yeah, if you look at that front corner, you can see it's all been panel beaten out really badly. So this one hasn't. It's really clean.
This is the other one.
Yeah, so that one, this wing on the car is good.
Yeah.
But my arch on that side's bad, and I know these are the same profile, so that's
not too bad. Looks tidy.
Yeah, it's missing that bit, but that's not a problem. It's like this section is what I need, so that's good.
I should have down
with that one. I should have put some gloves on. A bit late now.
I thought about it and I thought it's a brand new van. I'm trying not to get the interior dirty on it because it's like not my van. And then there's the other door. Unfortunately, the other door. There is a dashboard, it does have some cracks on it. Now cracks you can repair, so it's up to you whether you want it or not. If you don't, it's fine, I can pick of it.
It's going to be better than mine, so... Alright?
Yep. Yeah, so unfortunately this door is in very good condition below. There's a big gouge there.
Oh yeah.
But it's not unredeemable, I don't think. I mean, no. You can panel beat that.
Really recent as well.
I know, I think it did when you shared it.
I've got it. Put that over those. And yes. Probably that seat next.
Yeah, this is the one I want to keep.
Yep.
It's from a Metro.
I think they're the same. I know the head restraints are.
But the problem is this one is a two-door. Well, I want the material printed in the base more than anything.
Oh, the covers are probably, if not the same, they're probably similar.
I believe they're identical. It looks identical to mine. And I've got like a frailing in here, so if I can get this off and put it on mine, even if I have to touch that section up, I'm not too fast.
Well, you've got enough fabric to do it. You could arguably unstitch that and make a new piece. I'll just pop that over here so that's on Oh, it's a split fold rear.
It is.
Even better, because I hate not having a split fold rear.
He said the Maestro he broke only did 30-something thousand miles. I think he packed that like that to make it more bouncier for the panels.
Yeah. Makes sense.
There is wing mirrors, or there is a wing mirror which fits your car. It doesn't fit my car.
Oh.
Because mine's got an adjustable lever inside. Yours doesn't.
They do fit your car.
Do they?
Yes, because the lever, I actually bought some replacements for mine because mine is broken in a funny way. The replacements are broken in a different way, so I had to take them apart. The lever's just an additional bit that's put in, so you can take it out of the ones on your car and put it in those basic ones.
Oh, brilliant.
I've actually got some new refining material for this one, and I
I
have enough to do the sun visors.
So you're welcome.
I guess it's just the fabric's rotted off. They always rot off. Yeah.
These are not for my car, unfortunately. So
they're still better than mine, even in that shape.
yeah, mine they're better than mine. But the problem is, my one is all plastic.
You're in the way. I will happily take those because I can repair those in the car and then repair the ones those ones, all those ones.
And the dashboard doesn't look too bad, and you can repair the cracks.
That dashboard's way better than mine.
So you're welcome to it.
Yeah, if you look through my windscreen, you'll see how bad mine is.
Oh, jeepers. Yeah, that's gone
It looks
bad.
like it's been living in Texas.
Have you seen how they repair them?
I've not seen a way of doing it that I like yet.
Oh, right.
So,
Let's see, a bit of a clean up, nice note, tears in that.
I know, that's
It's quite nice. I'm quite
Yeah.
surprised about that, to be fair, when you put that out.
I think that's
Really
good. So it's tweed as well, I love tweed.
Yeah, it's nice. I do like it. It's very period for the car as well. It's
Yeah.
something I remember as, because my father had Maestros, so it's something I'm familiar with on his Maestro.
That's piped in.
He had an E-Reg Maestro. I don't think these are any good for us. I think they are for the plastic bumper top. Don't quote me. I'm not sure. Because I know that we have
Yeah, I
bars
can't see
inside,
underneath that
yeah.
bumper, so I can't tell you from that either. Yeah, because they go on that way, your bolts go through, and then your bumper goes on there. They look very short.
They do. I think they're the plastic type, but I'm not sure.
Neither am I.
So
I've not had mine off, so I don't know.
we'll leave them back and
Yep.
do some googling on those things. These MG seats are.
Yeah, I'm not fussed about it.
No, neither am I. I haven't said to them, don't worry about that. I'm not.
But somebody might take them. I mean, they've got all the MG stuff on them, so.
I don't know what those things are. You just chuck them in. I don't want to get rid of stuff. So.
I think that's a van interior light at the back. These are these.
Oh,
So they're from a van as well. That's a seatbelt spacer. I don't know what it is.
I'll take these out. Chuck them down here.
Oh, it's a fuel pump.
Oh, is that fuel?
Yep.
Probably for a van.
And it just says fuel flow on it, so I guess it has a metal bracket that holds it up.
That sounds interesting.
That's from a Ford.
Is that for a Ford?
Yeah, it's got a Ford stamp on it. So, no idea. These are van tie downs. These are, I think they're from the back. I think they go in the rear side colours. No idea about a shoebox all.
This here is a brand new rear drum if you want it.
It's one of those things where I don't need it.
It's up to you. There's some normal drums. There's another one sitting here for use.
I don't think it's something I'm going to use because whenever I've got a set of brake shoes for the Princess, and I've had that set of brake shoes since 2014. Never needed them. So I'll pass on that one, I think.
Alright. Ah, here's some door cards. Door panels, if you need any of those. They're in quite good nick, aren't there? There's only two of them. They fill up the dimensions for the actual door.
Yeah, they go on top, and then you put your door cards over the top of them.
I don't know if you want those.
I'll take them just in case,
Yeah.
because I think mine are pretty good, but these might be less faded. So
Oh, it's handy for that. MG Mac, God knows what to do with that. MG, it's not
put it on eBay. Have you seen how much people are asking for them?
You've got a whole load of door rubbers. And you're
Hooray.
welcome to take them if they suit.
I'll just take whatever there is, because if nothing else, I can do like you said and splice them together and do it that way.
Well, that's what my original one was doing. On the card, so together. This exhaust pipe here is not for Maestro. It's from Bothersome Wheel.
Okay.
Bumper bits as well. There's a bumper trim bit here, but we'll get this out.
Yeah, I'll take any of the corners because I've got to go through the ones on mine. But I don't see, because these are alright on mine.
Yeah, that's broken. That one's.
Oh yeah.
But apparently they are quite sought after those things.
Fair enough.
Oh, this is the gear station.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's the underneath the car bit.
Do you need that?
I don't genuinely know, to be honest. Let's watch the other one, because I don't know which bit's worn on mine, and I don't know if that's the same one as mine.
It's definitely come out of a 1300. That long one.
I'll take it just in case, because there is play in the entire gear selection and I don't know where it is, so that might resolve it. It's going to rain.
Yeah, I was quite concerned about that. Yeah. Do you want me to help you get that done? I literally had no idea what he was trying to, what he said. He just said he had a shed load of stuff. And do you, So this is a brake servo, and they do brake, the brake servos. Oh, do you need any rear, I bought a pack of these, do you need any rear brake cylinders?
Not at the moment, but I might in the future.
They go on Maestros like crazy. Oh, a brake pedal.
Yeah.
Good for your clutch, that.
I feel like driving a new car when I'm done.
Oh, now here's interesting. That's the thermostat.
Yes.
You can have that as well.
I could not find that.
You're welcome, Dad. Do you want to put it in the bag? It's like Christmas. It's a brand new set of clocks.
Wow.
Like literally brand new.
Yeah, you should take that.
Well, it's not really for my car.
It doesn't matter. You should take that one because yeah, somebody's going to want that and give you money for it. So.
Yeah, you're right. We've got some wheel bearings, some rear wheel bearings here.
Okay.
Don't know if they're of an interest to you.
Well, if you're not going to make use of them, I will. I don't have a good track record with wheel bearings.
I have another set of wheel bearings here. So I don't know whether there are different wheel bearings per car. I don't know. Oh look, some new brake pads. Do you want some new?
I guess if there's extras.
These ones don't have the brake wear sensors on them. So does your car have a brake wear sensor?
I don't think so.
Oh, there you go.
It's a basic City X, so it's
Well, mine was
barely
a
got anything.
Clubman, so it's quite basic, but yeah, it has the
Oh,
wear
yeah.
sensors on it.
But it's newer,
Easier, yeah.
because it came in legislation you had to have them at some point, like catalytic converters, which I also don't have to worry about.
I have a catalytic converter. Now he did have in here a mid-section exhaust. He had the mid-section exhaust in here.
Mhm.
I took it out last night, put it underneath the car, but it's not for my one because mine was shorter because of the catalytic.
That's the
catalytic
bugger.
converter. So I don't even know what to do with that. I might.
Well, somebody might want it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's brand new
trying to
as
find
well.
exhausts for Maestro is tricky. Oh, another steering wheel there.
This is for a Montego. This is the rear back box for a Maestro. This one. It's a rear
It's
section
got a
if you
funny
want it.
tailpipe thing on it. Yeah, I mean, my exhaust is pretty good, but
That's the rear section.
if it's going spare, I might as well take it if you're not going to use it.
Yeah, I'm not going to use it. Somebody's trying to obviously make it look sporty with that bit at the back.
Yeah, you just take that off though, so that's fine. It
But
looks like
that's
it's
it.
been on for like a couple of miles and that's it.
Yeah. Well, it's quite new,
Mm.
so you're welcome to it. It's the back box,
Cool.
so well, you never know.
Well, you know, as soon as I replace the downpipe, it's going to start blowing on one of the other ones. You always do that.
Oh, oh, it feels like Christmas already. Look,
That's like a new one.
it's brand new.
Even got the things haven't gone all yellow with the spaces.
Thing is,
Yeah, but they come off.
do they come on?
yeah, you can strip them down and you can swap the covers and things on them.
You can put a plastic one on it.
So if yours has got, some of them are like mine is a solid piece.
Yeah.
You can't take the cover off.
Mine's like that. It's completely solid.
Some of them you can swap the covers, but they're completely modular. So you can take all the stuff off that you don't want and put the stuff off your mirrors on it. Like I say, I'll show you in the house because I've got one in bits.
That's nice to have. There's a door.
I think we should have known about this.
I'm the same. I brought him as well.
I had to spend so much money on a replacement clock, and I bet this one works.
I would imagine it should. Well, it should do. There's no reason why.
I will take this panel though, unless you want it, because this is in much better condition than mine.
It's not for my model, so I'm not.
Oh, of course.
Fast. So
Also gives me a spare clock.
I'll take that Servo, that brand new Servo.
Yep.
I'll take that. I don't know what this is in here, and I don't have anything to open.
No one gets anything to open it.
That's the new clocks.
Oh, it's a gear linkage, it says on the thing.
Oh. Oh, it'll be the bigger gear linkage, won't it?
Maybe?
Did you want that to go with your smaller gear linkage?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll get some scissors and we'll see what it actually is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big old haul. It keeps raining, which has made things rather difficult, but it looks like all the big bulky stuff that came in the van is going to be staying here, which makes Pete's life a lot easier. So a big thank you to him for the generosity bringing the parts over, and yeah, helping the project along, getting a lot of the weird bits and pieces that are going to be really difficult to find. Looks like we're going to get a new interior, a new dashboard, that's a really big thing, and a few other bits and pieces around the place. I'm going to get as much of this away as I can before everything ends up completely flooded, and yeah, I'll come back later and I'll go over the haul properly so you can see exactly what's been salvaged, what I'm going to use, and what's going to be coming up in the near future. Of the many things that came in this job lot of Maestro parts are these body panels. Now, I haven't been able to check properly because it keeps raining, so I don't know exactly what the colour is, but these do look like the same Targa red that the rest of the Maestro is, so hopefully the bonnet at least will swap straight on. It's not perfect, it's got quite a few scratches in the paint, as you can see. Looks like it's just from being in storage. Some of that will polish out though, so it's not very deep for the most part. The important thing on this bonnet though is this corner down here isn't full of filler like it is on my car. And behind it is a spare door. That one is the worst of the two. It's got a great big dent in it, but the door is very repairable, and the bottom corners are good enough that I can use those as donors for the existing doors on the car. This is the other door. These are both rear doors, and again the bottom edge is much better than the one on my car, so this one might end up just getting swapped over. I might not do anything else with it other than, you know, obviously put a door handle on it. And the other one I'll either repair or I'll salvage it for parts. I think the hinges on this will give me the parts to repair the hinge on the front driver's door on the car, which is loose. I don't know whether it's the pin or the hinge, but it's quite worn on the top one, so the door doesn't fit very well. In addition to that, we have got two front wings, and these are the proper metal bumper ones, so they're the full length rather than just stopping short like the plastic bumper ones do. The driver's side one is in reasonable shape. Mine has signs of some panel beating in here, so I think the one on mine has been bumped, and this one doesn't have any of that, so I'm planning to just swap this one with the one on the car. I'll address any bodywork issues it has before I do that, obviously. This one, which is the passenger wing, the one on the car is actually better than this one. Particularly, the one on the car doesn't have a hole here. But I don't want this as a front wing, I want this as a rear arch. I haven't been able to get a rear arch repair panel for the driver's side, which is the side that needs it the most. And I know that this profile and this arch itself is actually the same on the Maestro front and back. So this is destined to become a rear arch repair panel. I will have to do some fabricating here. This section's rotted out on the wing, but other than that, this is very, very, very usable. So that means that the worst bit of the bodywork can be dealt with, which is really satisfying. We also have a exhaust back box. I don't really need one on mine, but as I've been learning, getting an exhaust for the Maestro has been tricky. So it doesn't hurt to have a spare. I will take that weird finisher off this thing, aftermarket thing. So this, we know this has been on a car, but it's not been on a car for very long, and it looks in reasonable shape. And the wheels here, these are just standard Maestro wheels with, they're not terrible tyres, but I've got new tyres to go on, so I'm going to put these on the car. Get it the right way around. I'm not going to put these on the car. I'm going to take these and my new tyres and get the new tyres and the balancing done on these, and then put those on my car. That way I can still drive the car around. I don't have to worry about them over tightening the wheel nuts, and it gives me a set of spare tyres for rolling the car around on if ever I need to go back and put tyres on or whatever in the future. It's always good to have a spare set just in case. So this is the big panel section. This does sort out quite a lot of the bodywork actually. So that was quite a nice haul just on its own. One of the unexpected bits in the job lot of parts that arrived were, well, these seats and door cards. Now the ones in the car are actually very good. They would benefit from being shampooed, but they're in very good condition now. I wasn't really looking to replace them unless I got a matching split fold rear seat, and as you can see with this set, these come with a split fold rear. The thing is, this interior is actually much nicer than the one in my car, not because of condition but because of design, and I'm very partial to this particular sort of 80s style where they combine a nice hard-wearing sort of tweedy cloth with colour accents, and of course red is my favourite colour, so that in the red car with the rest of the grey trim, it's going to look really good. It will just be a case of swapping this out for what's already in the car. The advantage is I can actually get these shampooed and deep cleaned without having to take the car apart. So when this is all clean and dry and ready to go, I can just swap the pieces out. It even has the cappings for the doors, which are in slightly better condition than mine. They're not as badly faded. These, I'm told, are from a special, which is one of the trim levels, and I think these are from a slightly earlier car than mine. It does mean I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the door cards and seats that are in the car. They're notoriously difficult to sell, or give away even, but I'm hoping there's somebody out there with a Maestro that could do with a good set of grey seats and grey door cards, and I can pay the generosity forwards to them. Or I might just bung them in a loft. We shall see. Let's bring you in for a closer look, because it's not just this colour insert here, it's also got it on the seats. So instead of just the plain piping, it's got this nice contrast claret piping, which is very sort of middle class 1980s. It's very much what you'd expect from what the Maestro is, really. And as I've covered previously, the split fold seat just goes straight in on the existing hardware in the car, and the hinges, the brackets themselves, are actually attached to the seats. So I literally just have to bolt the seat in, and that gives me that very useful split fold rear. But wait, there's more. That's every single piece of A pillar, C pillar, D pillar, interior trim, sill trims, that I need. Some of the ones on my car, not really shown on the videos, but some of them do have some welding spots from previous repairs, and these don't. These aren't as yellowed from being in the sun either. So these are something I wasn't actively looking for, but they were there. There's a couple of spare seatbelt stalks. Again, I don't need them, but should I ever, they are also present. There is a spare gear lever boot. I do have two of these. I think this one's marginally better. Several interior lights. A suspension turret cap for in the rear. I think one of mine is a bit scruffy. The steering wheel is one of my favourite things out of this lot because, as I showed in an early video, the top has come unbonded from the inside, as happens, so you can sort of roll it round. It's horrible. This one doesn't do that. This one's in excellent condition. It's just a bit dirty from being in storage. I am very happy about that. There is also a whole bunch of door seals, so this should replace the ones that are damaged on my car. But probably the best thing, and it's not the fact that I now have some spare sun visors that I can recover if the ones on the car can't be redone. The best thing is probably the dashboard itself. That is a complete dashboard. It's not perfect, but it is so much better than the one in my car. It does have the insert for the instrument panel up here, your little ashtray, and then your clock. The clock is there as well, so I'm going to test that one works or not. That's potentially a good spare. This dashboard is the right colour, and it does have some cracks. This is fairly normal. But the cracks that it does have, these are repairable. And because this dashboard is not in the car, it's a lot easier to repair. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to repair this one, and then I'm going to swap them over. And that will get rid of those really, really horrible cracks that are in the dashboard in the car. Which, since the car's been drying out, those cracks have actually been closing up. So I think the majority of the cracks in the dashboard in the car is from the material these dashboards are made of, swelling up, splitting the vinyl, and then of course sunshine and heat cycles have done the rest and opened the cracks up and made it worse. But this one means I can now make the thing in the car that I thought was going to be the hardest to sort out just a little bit easier to fix. On top of all the other stuff, there's all this. I couldn't get all of this in one shot, I just didn't have the space to show it all. So what do we have? We've got a brand new clutch cable. I don't know that I definitely don't need one at the moment, but I might need one in the future. A spare fuel filler flap. I think this one is slightly better than the one on my car. A couple of spare light clusters. These aren't actually in as good shape as the ones on the car, but they do have better seals, and the bulb holder pieces look in better condition, so I think I can make 2 good sets out of the 4 I currently own. A manual driver's door, I think it's driver's door mirror. These usually have the little control, this one doesn't. A body coloured grille, which I think mine should have and doesn't at the moment. A couple of spare indicators. There's brake pads. One of these boxes has a rear brake cylinder in it. There's wheel bearings, auxiliary belt. There is some control rods for the gearbox. We did find that the ones that I bought, one of the rods was incorrect, and one of the rods in the stash of parts was the correct one, so we did a swap. Down in here there is just pretty much every nut and bolt you could ever imagine you would ever need for a Maestro, so that's pretty amazing. And there's a few packets of random bits and pieces. Another difficult one to find was the door pocket. This replaces the driver's side one, I think. It is in far better condition than either of the ones on my car, so that was quite a find. 3 bumper corners, 2 fronts and 1 rear, which I do need. Some inner arch bits of plastic. I've got a feeling one of mine is broken, I'm not sure which, so we just chucked them all in, and whatever I don't need I can move on. A couple of sets of aftermarket mud flaps. I did want some mud flaps, hadn't found any I liked, and this is a full set of 4, monogrammed in red, which is exactly what I was after. So that is a huge pile of parts. It's almost like being given an entire car. So I can go through mine, I can be really fussy over things that I wasn't being fussy over before, and I can really get things looking a lot better. It's just going to require a bit of cleaning. As I say, these parts have been in storage for a while, so they're just a bit grimy from that. Oh, and I should mention as well, the metal box there, that came with the job lot. It's a good box. So massive thanks to Peter for his generosity with dropping these off. I dread to think how much it would have cost me, because a lot of this is the awkward bits and pieces you can't actually find normally, and when you start sticking postage on it or the fuel cost of going to collect it, it adds up quite quickly. So this has saved me quite a lot of money and quite a lot of time as well, trying to track down all these bits and pieces. I look forward to getting it all fitted and bringing you along with, so you can see how this little old car improves gradually. That probably means it's going to rain. It does feel like it's going to, so I'm going to tidy all this away